Big up. Welcome to the transfer news. I'm sorry it's a bit late. Usually we're going a bit earlier, but I was watching the Lionesses destroy the Netherlands in the Euro 2025 second game. I want to say big up to the Lionesses. They showed how to put. They showed up today. The first game, they didn't show up. They made some mistakes, but today they come out and they destroyed the Netherlands 4-0. Lauren James with probably one of the goals of the tournament on that left-hand side, left foot, boom, straight in the top corner. Absolutely outstanding by Lauren James. Big up to England squad, man. Tooney. I was saying to everybody, bring on Tooney. Bring on Tooney. And they did bring on Tooney. That was in the first game, but it was too late. But they brought on Tooney in this game and started from the beginning, and she got a goal as well. Russo, big up to Russo for England as well, covering a lot of grass today. She put in a shift today, Russo, for Arsenal. But everybody put in a shift, man. The goalkeeper was good as well, kept a clean sheet. I'm so proud. England turned up today and they destroyed the Netherlands. We can honestly say now that the England have landed. England has landed now in the Euro, and notice to everybody who thought England was gone. They're back in it, man. Big up to England. The Lionesses doing a good job over there in Switzerland, man. Big up, man. Every single time. I cover the women's football on this channel as well. I do all the women's football. I cover the cup games, the league games, everything. Spanish league, Italian league. My favorite team in the women is Liverpool and Barcelona. In the men's, obviously, it's Liverpool, but in the women's, I like Barcelona as well. I like Liverpool, obviously, being Liverpool. But yeah, man, there's a lot of teams I like as well. But yeah, man, it was a brilliant game today. And hopefully Wales can do something later on as well, because Wales are in it. They got France. It's going to be a tough battle for Wales. But we'll see what happens. But big up to everybody in the chat room. Big up to Ready Steady Cook. Yeah, man. Big up to England, man. Every single time, man. Oh, man, they played good today. Right, let's bring it up. I'm going to bring you my He's my partner in crime, TOTO! Allah!
Big up, man.
How you doing, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, doing well.
Today, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, doing well. Feeling good. A lot more hotter today than in the UK.
Yeah. London scorching.
But of course, we just got to get through it, man, as always.
Yeah.
But yeah, feeling well.
So, we're here to talk about some transfer news that's coming in. First, we might just start with Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez. I know it's not going to be a big stream today because we come on late and it is what it is. It's like you said, it's hot weather. People need to go out and enjoy themselves. We don't get this weather often in the UK. You know what I mean? But anyway, Darwin Núñez, Liverpool, there's rumours that Liverpool are going to lose 15 million on Darwin Núñez regarding his price. And yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
But look, Darwin at the moment is more likely that he's going. And then you see that by that there that his top priority is given to Napoli. He's going to Napoli. There's no doubt he will leave Liverpool this summer. We'll just gotta find the right fee for him, because these past couple of days have been rejecting bids. The bid's too high, the bid's too low. There's no middle ground on it really. So Liverpool, Napoli just got to, because Osimhen's is going to Galatasaray. He's at Galatasaray now. Galatasaray is offering him a wage. He's got his fees, everything. He's staying at Galatasaray. Yeah. So Napoli priority is now Darwin Núñez, because there's no other strikers really available in the market. That's their main target, and I think they're going to get their target. But it just depends how Liverpool want to act on it, because Liverpool want to gain as much profit as possible. Because these past couple bids, Liverpool been rejecting for him being too low. And sometimes when Liverpool offer a transfer fee a bit too high than his value, Napoli rejects it because it's too high for them. And of course, Napoli's struggling with money at the moment. So we all know that factor. But still, we'll just need to unload him, because his performance hasn't been good enough for Liverpool. So we'll just go unload him. He's open to the move.
Yeah, but we're gonna lose money on him. 15 million.
Look, we are going to lose money on him, but that's the way it is. That's his that's
I
his
think he's worth
performance's
50
fault.
million no more.
That's his performance's
I
fault.
think
Look,
I think Liverpool's asking too much.
yeah, look, we brought him for £75 million in when we brought him, and that's just going to diminish down because his performances was bad, so his transfer value will drop. Doesn't matter his age, regarding his age. If he's putting in performances like that, his value will drop, and I think Liverpool want too much for him, and Liverpool, I think, probably regret buying him because of his recent performances, and now they want to gain as much profit as possible. They don't want to lose much money. But I think Liverpool has got to take the gamble just losing that money because we're not going to get £70 million for him. Forget it.
No.
I don't think no club's going to pay for that.
No.
I think it's either between 40 million to 50 million pounds we're going to offer for him. That we should accept. I don't think we should accept above 50 because Napoli won't want that because it's too high. So look, if Napoli offers us 40-45 million, I think we should just Liverpool should go for that.
I was hard to agree. We're going to be doing a video after this as well. It's going to be after this. It's going to be breaking news. Christian Horner has left Red Bull. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, I do.
I heard about this, but I knew this was coming in there because I heard something a couple of months ago in an article regarding Christian Horner, saying that that Sky knew this about Christian Horner, what's coming down the road, but they said to themselves, "Oh, they can't really say anything because they signed NDAs. Basically, they can't say nothing backed by the courts. They can't really say anything." But I knew about 2 months ago this was going to happen. So I think I mentioned to you a few months ago that Horner is not going to be at Red Bull by the summer. I heard this a couple of months ago, but the reason why Sky couldn't talk about it is because of the NDAs. There was some problem with the staff again. More people was coming forward regarding the stuff. So, but we'll talk about that after. I want to get through this. Yeah, but regarding Darwin Núñez, I think, Darwin Núñez, it's just holding everything up, really. That's all it's doing. And I said this on the video a few weeks ago. All what's happened is all these Darwin Núñez stuff is just holding up the club. That's all it is. Just get rid of him, get the 50 million and move him on. And we can move on as a club, you get me? Because the longer he stays here, look, we've got Rodrygo that we're linked to Rodrygo today, which we'll get into in a minute. They said that we're linked to Rodrygo. There's people, Liverpool showing interest. You got Diaz, another thing. Diaz basically wants to leave Liverpool. Let's call it the way it is. He wants to leave Liverpool. Doesn't want to stay here. He wants more money. They ain't going to give him the more money. So he wants to leave. Let these guys leave. If they don't want to start the football club, I don't understand. If they don't want to start the football club, let them leave. Just leave. Innit? If they don't want to be at the club, leave. That's it. It's very simple. It's as simple. So yeah. Let me bring up this one. I'll bring up this one. This is one regarding the playoffs, Liverpool playoffs. There was rumours about Liverpool that the playoffs was probably going to get called off, but they're saying it's going to be not called off. So it will be televised on ITV, which is a good thing because usually when I've got the Liverpool the build-up games, they usually have them on the LFC Go, innit?
Yeah.
Watch them on LFC Go. But this time they're going to be on all the games are going to be on ITV, which I'm very happy about. So at least it's on free TV. We'll be able to watch them. Yeah, but Liverpool versus Preston televised. But there was rumours today, and they're not rumours actually, it's been confirmed, that the Liverpool's first few games of the season are going to be delayed. Liverpool's first games of the season. A Newcastle game. If you check up the fixture, I'll bring it up in a minute. The Liverpool games, the first 2 games of the season are going to be delayed. We won't play. So what's your thoughts on
the Premier League or the friendlies?
Premier League. I don't understand why they didn't delay the. I don't understand why they didn't delay the this game.
But no, they did. It was rescheduled.
No, yeah, but this game, it's gonna. There was rumors that was gonna cancel or reschedule the Preston game, but it's gonna go ahead as normal. But the Premier League games is gonna be the first two games are being delayed. The Newcastle one, I'll bring up in a minute. So, what's your thoughts on the Preston one that it's on ITV?
Like, I think it's great for the youth players to get a bit more game time. Of course, with the friendlies, you're allowed, I think, like 11 substitutions,
Yeah,
12, 13 substitutions. There's a lot of substitutions you can have in a friendly and it'll allow everyone to get some games, some game time. And this is where the players can get back to match fitness, match sharpness. And it's good. It's what I kind of like about these friendly games. It gives the youth players a chance. Gives our new players to settle in. Of course, Preston's not a Premier League side. I think they're playing the Championship. Don't get me wrong, the one below the Premier League. So it's all right, but this is just not to brag or anything like that. It's just to get the youth players out there, get them game time, get everyone games, get them back up to match fitness again. Because it's all right doing it in training, but nothing beats an in-game match. And that's what the friendlies are for, and that's what Liverpool should do.
It says on here, Liverpool fixtures updated with Arne Slot to players given a 9-day break. So it says on there, Liverpool will have 9 clear days between the opening 2 fixtures of a new Premier League season, with the latest broadcasting selection revealed. The Reds open Premier League title defence at home to Bournemouth on Friday, August the 15th, but will not be in action until Monday, August the 25th. So it's been delayed. Rescheduled to the 25th, the first game, because we were supposed to play on Friday, the August the 15th, isn't it? But it's going to be August the 25th now, so it's been delayed. That comes with the trip to St James's Park to face Newcastle. Hold on a second. That comes with their trip to St James's Park to face Newcastle. Moves to an 8 p.m. kickoff for broadcast Sky Sports. I like the 8 p.m. kickoff. I like it. I love the evening games. Always have. It means that Arne Slot's squad will have a 9-day gap between fixtures at the start of the campaign, which could be seen as a bonus. But yeah, I think it's a bonus as well. So in between, there's going to be a 9-day rest in between.
Yeah.
Liverpool were initially due to report back to AXA training on Friday, but following the sad passing of Diogo Jota and his funeral being held the weekend, the players only arrived for testing on Tuesday this week. There you go. So that's why, because it's understandable, but it is going to benefit Liverpool. But in mind, that it depends how the players feel, and if you see the players at the beginning of the season, they're not at the races. I know the professional footballers, but they're human beings. They're human beings at the end of the day, right? And people got human emotions. You can be professional, but at the end of the day, people are human. And if you see Liverpool not at the races, the first games, the first couple of games of the season, it's understandable. You get me? They've just lost one of their friends, one of their work colleagues, Diogo Jota, and I'm still in a funny mood at the moment about it, So he says, Friday, so Bournemouth at home will be August the 15th, and Newcastle away August 25th, and Arsenal at home will go win that game. See this game here?
Yeah.
What I'm looking at here, and Newcastle as well. And while Slot will be hoping for the players that are already back up and running by the stage, longer break between the clashes with Bournemouth and Newcastle could certainly help. However, it does mean an awkward trip up to Northwest for travelling fans with a 7-hour round journey to make for a late kickoff on Monday night. It is what it is. Liverpool fans don't complain. For a Liverpool fan like us, and you have to travel, you won't complain. You just get on with it. All what matters is we're going to watch Liverpool and we're going to support the team, and that's all that matters, isn't it, bro?
Yeah.
Don't matter about delays. Don't matter when we play. We don't moan about it. We get on with it. That's it. Big up to Ainsley. Ready, steady, cook, bro. Big up to you. Thanks for that. Thanks for the kind words. Thanks for the support again. Big up. Yeah, man. England 4-0. You damn straight. Madrid versus PSG.
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
I'm not really interested. Spirit of LSE fans, brother. A Madrid game and tonight. Yeah. I can't wait till the tournament's over, to be fair. It's just boring.
It's going to be a good game, though.
Yeah, are you getting any of those forwards, like 1 or 2? Spirit of LSE fans. Yes, lads, sorry last night for my phone died while I was out listening to the stream. Could you provide further content or clarify specific expert of England women's football team success that you would like Yeah, I watched the game. It was absolutely amazing. England, a complete opposite of the first game. Big up to them. Big up to the women. Tooney played brilliant today. I'm glad that they start Tooney. I was said in the first game they should have started Tooney. They brought her on at 15 minutes towards the end, which they shouldn't have, which was a mistake. They brought her on today. They started her today, actually. She played absolutely amazing. Russo covered more ground than anybody. She was up and down. She was the anchor for the team today. She supplied the stability in the midfield, along with thing is, Lauren James didn't really play good in the first game. Brilliant goal today. Scored 2 goals. She could have got a hat trick, but it took her off, which I would have kept her on. She bruised up her face because she got to a header and she bruised up her eye. But she's a soldier. She carried on. But today, Lauren James looked like complete opposite to the first game. She played absolutely outstanding. Brilliant goal. They brought on Chloe Kelly, 15 minutes towards the end. Maybe they should have brought her on a little bit sooner when the third goal went in. I'm surprised they don't start Chloe Kelly. She's a brilliant player, played for Arsenal women. But yeah, overall, England's performance was brilliant. Goalkeeper kept the clean sheets. Not like the first game. There was a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper of England because Mary Herbst retired. She retired from England because she didn't become the first keeper, and that put a lot of pressure on the keeper now for England. But she stood tall today like a true lioness, and she kept a clean sheet, and they beat up the Dutch 4-0. Absolutely outstanding today. And I'll cover all the games, and I will be covering the Welsh game later as well. I'm not covering the thingy game. I'm not covering the PSG Real Madrid game. Not interested. I'm covering the women's football, the Euro. I made a commitment at the beginning of the tournament that I was going to cover mostly every game, and I'm not interested in the Club World Cup. Now, if we were in it, then that's different, isn't it? Then I'll be covering it. But with Liverpool are not in it, so I'm not interested. So I'm going to be covering the women's game. But overall, England's performance regarding the Lionesses, brilliant, outstanding. Now, everyone in the tournament now can stand and look at England and say, whoa, they're back. This is the England we thought we were going to get in the tournament. They just destroyed the Dutch 4-0. That's the analysis for you. Big up, Spirit for LFC. I hope you enjoyed that quick review. Anyway, ready, steady. Big up, man. Yeah, smash it. Smash it. Thank you,
man, no problem.
That Newcastle game is going to hit different when we're Isaac. Oh, yeah, of course. We're getting Isaac. Don't worry about that. So, yeah, man, the fixtures have changed. Yeah. You got anything, Toto, to bring up?
Yeah, we're linked to a new backup winger.
You talk about it. Go.
I haven't heard of him, but Liverpool FC have real interest in the deal to sign Tyler Diblin from Southampton this summer, suggest sources. Tyler Diblin is a concrete option for Liverpool FC this summer if Luis Diaz decides to leave. Tyler will play as a backup rotation role to cover the gap post. Southampton are open to potential sale for Tyler Diblin and would demand around £45 million for him. However, Liverpool they can negotiate a deal at under £40 million. Many other Premier League and foreign clubs are also interested in selling Tyler Dibbling. Situation is open. Liverpool FC have concrete interest. So, look, in my opinion, Liverpool are not looking at this winger for no reason. I think Diaz is on the way out. You all know this. He's
going to be the backup.
I think, of course, we've got Rodrygo on the radar, but it's not guaranteed we get Rodrygo either, because Rodrygo probably want to stay at Real Madrid. But we don't know that.
No, Rodrygo's leaving Real Madrid because Alonso said he's up for offers, like to sell him. Yeah. He's leaving Real Madrid, but the biggest question is who's he going to go to? Is he going to be Arsenal? Is he going to be Liverpool? Or is he going to be Man City? Or is he going to be Chelsea? Because everyone's putting the hat into the ring. Do you get me?
Yeah, but I won't mind if Tyler Dibbling go. I know Gakpo's the starter. Tyler Dibbling is as the backup. I won't mind that at all. As a young winger, again, will develop under Liverpool. I'm sure we'll take a deal under 40 million. Because I don't think he wouldn't mind a Liverpool move. So if Rodrygo's not an option for us, of course it is. But if he's not interested, then we could go for Dibbling. Again, Premier League experience from Southampton, so nothing's really new to him. Of course, the Liverpool club will be new to him, but I think if he does come to Liverpool, I reckon it'd be a good option for us. A good rotational role to rotate with Gakpo, and then maybe down the line, if Gakpo's not performing, Dibley might take his spot. We don't know. But he seems like a decent player. I don't think we can go wrong with a deal under £40 million. You know what FSG like and Liverpool's like. They always like to negotiate the long way and try go for a deal under 40. If the deal's 50, they'll try go for a deal under £50 million. Just the way FSG roll. But yeah, won't mind him at all. Southampton at the moment
we've always had a
down.
good relationship with Southampton.
He's down in the Championship, so
I reckon.
Yeah, we always had a good relationship with Southampton. Virgil as well, yeah. Mane.
Yeah, Mane.
So we have got players with Southampton before, so I'm sure it'll be good business between two of the clubs.
Yeah.
But again, Southampton in the Championship, and I bet Tyler won't mind a move back into the Premier League. I think that's why Liverpool are regarding that factor and striking for a deal under £40 million, maybe.
Yeah, man. I think it goes. Yeah, I'm up for it. Let's replace that with this one. This one I've been looking at is about Rodrygo. Sorry about the news today. It's a bit light, but it is what it is, isn't it? Stop sharing. You know. 1 second. There you go. So this one's about Rodrygo. Why Liverpool? Why Liverpool could join Arsenal in transfer race for Real Madrid's Rodrygo with Cristiano Ronaldo and co set to miss out, explained. Liverpool are reportedly weighing up a move for Real Madrid's attacker Rodrygo as they brace themselves for Luis Diaz's possible departure this summer, which increasing speculation surrounding the Colombian's future at Anfield. The Reds could rival Arsenal for the signature of the Brazilian star, who may be edging closer to its own exit from the Santiago Bernabeu. So, what happened? Although Liverpool are not actively looking to sell Diaz, realistically about marketing dynamics and have been prepared and continuity plan. European giants Barcelona and Bayern Munich have shown interest in acquiring the wide man as well. So this one is, for me, when I'm looking at this Rodrygo, this is one's going to be an outside option for us. There's going to be a lot of clubs going for him. Bayern Munich, Arsenal, all these players. I'm not really worried about Arsenal because Arsenal, when I look at Arsenal, no disrespect to Arsenal, they haven't got the pull that Liverpool have, in my opinion. So I'm looking at this. Maybe he might be looking at maybe Bayern Munich, them over that side, but it depends how it's going to plan out. But as for Rodrygo, I'm not really looking to buy Rodrygo. I would like him at Liverpool, but this is not the option I'm really looking at. You get me? That's oh yeah, we're definitely going to get this guy. I look at he's at more of a valuable option for Liverpool to purchase than Rodrygo. Rodrygo's like an outside. You get me? He's like an outside bet. But I think the one that you just mentioned, Toto, regarding that young player, maybe he's more realistic to come to Liverpool.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Rodrygo? I just think
because Rodrygo, his fee could be really, really high. I think his transfer value is set around 80 million euros. So we've got to pay at least 90 to 95 million euros for him. You know what Real Madrid's like, always aiming for a higher price. I'm sure they will. But of course, what Liverpool's got to look at is different options in the market. We can't just rely on one player because that one player could be eyes set on another club, or he could stay at Madrid, or we don't know what's going on with this Rodrygo situation. I think it's more realistic if we go for Tyler Dibbling, a young player who can he can probably develop under Liverpool.
Yeah.
19 years old he is. 19 years old. A really, really young player. Played in the Premier League, down in the Championship at the moment. So I think that's more of a realistic option for Liverpool. I think we're more likely to get Tyler Dibbling over Rodrygo. But I'm not sure Rodrygo is going to have this Liverpool move.
No, do I?
I'm just not sure about it.
Away from it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking it is what it is. If we get him, we get him. I don't think we're going to get him as person. I don't think we're going to go for him.
We've got to sell our players. We've got to sell players like Nunes. We've got to sell players like if Luis Diaz is going. Sell Luis Diaz so we can get money. I think this Nunes situation is very slowing down our transfer market.
Yeah, I said this. I did say this, Toto. We both said it. We did say that this is so that's confirmed there. LFC thing that confirmed 30th of July will go ahead. Pre-season, just got it confirmed there. There's the poster. There, it will go ahead. It will go ahead. So big up, man. Big up. So what's that noise? Is that on my end? Hold on. But yeah, it will go ahead. And that's it, really. Nothing really to talk about, Toto. Anything else to talk about? Trying to find something.
Because with Darwin and all that, of course, we're linked to Ekatike, which I'll bring up now.
Go on then.
There's more on Ekatike. Is that?
Oh, I got something on Diaz as well. I can bring up after.
He's attracting the Premier League clubs.
Go ahead, put it on then. Sorry, I missed it. Sorry, Toto, I missed it.
So Ekatike at the moment is attracting other Premier League clubs. With Newcastle is also keen on the striker. This could also mean that Isak. Why would Newcastle look for a striker if they've already got one? You know.
So, yeah, because I'm telling you now. You know the Isak. Yeah. I'll stick to it. I'm gonna stick to what I said before. Yeah. We're gonna buy Isak. It will happen. They're just trying to keep it all quiet and undercover. It's gonna happen. I believe we're still gonna get Isak. I've got faith that we're gonna get Isak. Put it that way.
Yeah. Some more Premier League clubs remain also involved in the situation after Liverpool and Chelsea calls in June. Al Hilal, Al Qadisiyah, that's how you say it. Called in recent weeks, but his priority is Europe. So Newcastle is also keen on a striker. I think Isak is leaving Newcastle, hopefully to Liverpool, but don't know where. Hopefully to Liverpool. This is why they're looking for another striker. It's all playing to the hands. They're also looking at Ali Watkins as well. They're also looking at Ali Watkins. Ali Watkins been linked to Newcastle and Manchester United as well. So yeah, look, it's either Ekatike or Isak. I think we're getting Isak. It's gone a bit quiet at the moment because the transfer needs to been a bit quiet the past weeks. But I still think we're getting Isak. I think just because it's not been talked about doesn't mean we're not getting him.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what I keep saying. Think about what's happened over the past week. You know, they're not going to start talking about this and that. People can look. The reason why journalists know about rumors and stuff like that and news is because the club's press briefed them. They leak stuff to the press. They leak stuff to Fabrizio Romano. They leak stuff to Paul Joyce. They leak stuff to the big journalists. That's why they know. So they leak little things and then they put it out on Twitter. And that's how they make the money. Now, the reason why we haven't heard anything yet because of Liverpool and not telling nobody nothing because come on, we can't start talking about multiple rumors and stuff like that when someone just died in our club. So Liverpool, being the classic club we are, is showing respect to Diogo Jota, showing respect and keeping it very close to their chest. But I believe it's getting done in the background. I believe this is getting done, that Isak is going to come to Liverpool. This is what I think.
As soon as that Nunes deal's done, then we'll see our open up.
Then you'll see exactly what Toto just said there. Perfect words, illustrated by Toto. He said, wait until this deal is done with Darwin Nunes. And I said this weeks ago, wait until this deal is done with Darwin Nunes and then we'll see what's going to happen then, because this is holding up and potentially the Diaz is holding it up as well. This Diaz thing, because he wants to leave. Let's just call it the way it is. He wants to leave the football club. I believe he wants to. I can't talk for anybody else, but for me, he wants to leave the football club because this news won't go away and he keeps moaning and moaning. We know he wants to go to Barcelona, then it's Bayern Munich. We know Barcelona is his ideal destination. So I've said this and I've been consistent. I support Liverpool Football Club. I know it's an old cliche and I know it's cheesy and I'm going to say it anyway. If you don't want to start our football club, then leave. That's it. Let them go. Don't let people start the football club if they don't want to be there. That's it. This is why when Trent goes, I'm saying to everyone, let him go.
Yeah.
Big up to Spain Kush, bro. Welcome to the stream. Big up to you, bro. I think your first time here, innit?
Yeah.
Big up to you, bro. Remember to hit them like buttons a bit light on the likes today. I know the video. I know we came on late. We usually come on about 4:30, 5 o'clock, but we were a bit late today, so understandable. I get it, and I'm sorry for it that we came on late. But I was doing a watch along, watching the Lionesses destroy the Netherlands. It was amazing to watch. Anyway, the Isak deal will happen after we sell Nunes. Yeah, Toto. Exactly what you just said there, bro. Exactly what you just said.
This is coming from Dave Cup. Is that Bayern Munich are willing to pay 60 million euros?
Yeah.
And bonuses for Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is going. He's going. There's no doubt about that. There's no reason why Liverpool are looking for a winger if we've already got two. We're losing a winger, so we're going to bring another one in. That's the way Liverpool should roll now. Diaz doesn't. His eye doesn't lie on Liverpool 100% anymore. When someone's not 100%, you let him go. You know. So Luis Diaz, at this part, I just want him to go. Let's get him gone. Get the money for him. Get the money off Nunes. Get two of them gone. Buy a striker and buy a backup winger made like Tyler Dibbling because it's a cheap option. So we spend our big money on Isak, and then after we spend our big money on Isak, then we go out and get Tyler Dibbling from Southampton, which is we could get at least £30 million for him. Cheap player, and I think we'll be sorted for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, like I said, I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but he doesn't want to be here. If he doesn't want to be here, if he feels like he's undervalued and he's making noise that he wants to leave, let him go. That's it. You're not disrespecting him. He's not disrespecting the club. He just wants to go. That's it. He just wants to go. And all these news, it's not rumours. It's the way he wants to leave, and that's it, man. That's it. There's nothing we can do about it. Bring in someone else. We'll move on. Better players have left this club before. That's the same thing I say about Trent. When Trent was leaving, everyone was moaning about it. I just said, look, at the end of the day, right, if he wants to leave, let him go. We've got bigger, badder, better players than Trent and Diaz that have left this club. Much better. I'll give you one Suarez, boom. Coutinho, boom. All these players are a lot better than them, you get me? These were top players that have left the football club. I know people don't like him, Michael Owen. I'm not a big fan of Michael Owen. I'll never forgive him what he did when he went to Man United. But he was a bad boy player. He won a Ballon d'Or. That's what people don't understand, that Michael Owen won a Ballon d'Or while he was at Liverpool. He didn't win it while he was at Real Madrid. He won it while he was at Liverpool. That's what people don't understand. He left the club. There you go. Bigger, better players than Darwin Nunes and Diaz and Trent. It is what it is, man. The players, we move on. We'll move on as a club, and that's it, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Bring this one off.
The end of the day,
you can do it now, big up.
We should just unload and get the money and look for other options.
Yeah, very simple, really. So let me just bring this last one up above there, which is basically the same thing what we're kind of talking about. Liverpool are willing to pay the maximum of 51.6 million for Luis Diaz. Yeah,
CF Barnes are good, Janice as well.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man. That's it. So that's it, man. We've been going for 42 minutes. Sorry it was late today. I know the news was dry and it doesn't matter. We've still done the video. I want to do an F1 video because of that Christian Horner thing. I might just do a 10-minute quick video in a minute just to know I've done it, and then I know it's in the bag, because I want to talk about this news, and I don't need to look at articles because I know anyway. I knew about this news. I knew it was gonna. If you go back and watch some of my videos from February, Toto, you was with me anyway. I mentioned this, that it was coming down the road, that by the summer he was going to be gone. And the reason why he's going to be gone is because there was more accusations were coming up in it. And the reason why Sky couldn't talk about it, because they signed the NDF that they can't mention it. You get me? Now he's gone. So yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. We've got 5 people watching. Sorry guys, we're heading off. We got to 1 yet, man. We're just about to leave as well, bro. I'm trying to find some more news for you to report. It's a bit light today, isn't it? It is light today for the news. I will be going live and watch along as well. I want to do a video in a minute. You could talk Toto while I'm going to do the thumbnail, I think. I'll do the thumbnail.
But yeah, of course, it'll be news are a bit light. Of course, it's still reported to you guys. Of course, we've got a Discord channel up and going. So if you are wanting to join the Discord, the link is in the chat.
Yeah, the Discord, man.
If you haven't got the link, I'll repost the link. It's where sort of football stuff in there, up and coming videos, exclusive news, because we'll put lots of news in there as well. It's basically a whole sport and football channel really, that you can join. I'll put it in there now. So there's a link to the Discord. Click that link, set the rules, get your roles and everything, then you'll be all sorted, and then you'll be in the Discord server, man. I'm trying to build a Discord server for our football fans, so we can all talk football in there. Post links in there, so like news. But yeah, that's it with the Discord server. And of course, after this, we'll be doing a Formula 1 video. So
yeah, we do one. If you like Formula 1, guys, we're going live in about a couple of minutes. It's all about Christian Horner, because Christian Horner, if you don't know about Formula 1, Christian Horner, the team principal for Red Bull, has been there for a decade, at least a decade, over a decade. He's been kicked out of Red Bull. He's gone. So we're going to be talking about that in a minute, guys. So big up to you guys. We're going to be heading off. Big up to you. The Discord server's there. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the earlier time. Between 4 and 5, we'll be on early tomorrow. I know the final, everyone's getting ready for the final, the PSG and all that. I get it. And we will be back tomorrow. Big up you guys. Like the video. Hit the subscribe. See you later, guys. Big up. Sorry it was a bit late today, but we'll be back early tomorrow. Big up to you guys. Big up.